Coming up on the Morning Blend, details on discount art, and we continue our look at World Environment Day.
And we're shining the spotlight on Sarpy County today. Hear about some places to go for family fun. The Morning Blend starts right now.
It's a great day, so make it everything you want it to be. It's yours and it's mine. It's a great day to shine.
And how to save water and still keep a good-looking lawn. Our friends at Nature's Helper will join us when the Morning Blend continues.
Who doesn't want a good-looking lawn? Getting and keeping one is made easier by Nature's Helper and their focus on water efficiency.
That's right. The owner, Howard Kucera, is joining us. And I know there's a lot of stuff on this countertop right now. Explain a little bit about what you guys do.
Well, we're an irrigation contractor, but we specialize in water efficiencies. You know, everybody's had the lawn where they, will go out there and want to get it all watered, but everybody has a wet area in one area, dry area in one area, not enough water in one area, and then we want to conserve a lot of water. On average, most houses will save about 45,000 gallons of water just by changing out the heads.
45,000
45,000
a year?
A year.
Or throughout the lifetime of the system?
No, per year.
And
we do homes, we're all the way up to 100,000 gallons. It all depends on the size of the yard. But an average home that we mostly do is 45,000.
That's a lot of money throughout the year.
It's over $100 a year, just in water bill.
You talk about wet spots in yards. You just described my yard. I mean, just wet spots, your foot sinks in them. So this, you can really have solutions for that.
You have solutions. A lot of it, when you have real dry area and wet area, it's a design issue, actually. Not spaced right. Over here we have nozzles. Most people don't change the nozzles, but it's just a nozzle issue. So we can come out and just look over your system and say, okay, and change things around just a little bit. That's what we specialize. I have my national license, Omaha licenses and everything. And a lot of times it's just that. You can get from the neighbor yard where it comes down and go and get so much water from the neighbor's yard. You can get heads where you can actually go and you can turn off that one head. And then so the other ones will still run, but you keep that marshy corner out, without, you can just turn it off without having to increase your time, decrease your time, and make the other yard actually.
I know exactly what you're talking about. When we go to mow our lawn, some areas could almost kill the mower because they're so tall, and in some areas you can't even tell where you've been because it's the variation is so wide. You brought this in, which I'd like to get to, where we're talking about water efficiency, which I know is what sets you apart as a business. Can you talk to us about this?
Well, what we have here, there's different types of controllers that are out there. They'll have, weather stations on them and those kind of things. But this one here, what we can do here is you set this thing, this is the weather station up here, by the way. This thing takes the high of the day, low of the day, what's the humidity, okay? At midnight, it sends that information down the computer. Now on the computer, I'm gonna go in there, when I first program your computer, I'm gonna put in the sprinkler type. Is it a rotor, is it a spray? What's the precip rate coming out of it? Then we're gonna put in the plant type, cool season grass, warm season grass, annuals, perennials. And then we put in your soil type. Now how much slope do we have, down the side of the house? Because when you think about it, when you water, and you're going to get all that water runoff, if you really let it run too long, but your lawn might need more. Well, this thing here will go and it'll water for a little bit, and then it'll dry out, and then it'll come back on, and then it'll stop, and then we can come back on and stop. And then at 10 in the morning, we can tell it, stop. The wind comes up, high evaporation, those kind of things. We can tell it then after that to go 10 at night, continue its program. This thing will automatically increase the time in the summertime because everybody goes home. How much do I need to run it today? It was 90 degrees, high, windy, I don't know, it looks dry. This thing will automatically increase that time, and you'll get an even amount of water, and then we're going to save all your water with this thing spring, fall. Right now we don't need as much. This thing will barely run.
Mary,
but it's
smarter than we are.
Mary said it earlier. Yeah, it is smarter than we are.
It's paying attention when we aren't. It's kicking in when we otherwise might not think to, and it's factoring in information we don't even know is important.
How long have these type of systems been around?
This one here came out in 2004. I've had great luck with this. This one is the only one that has a wireless weather station on it. It works great. I have great luck with it. Has a rain sensor on it also. So on this one here with the rain sensor, it will actually detect when it's raining outside. Now, one thing you have to remember about a rain sensor, they don't turn off immediately. They have a series of corks in the rain sensors, and they swell. It's like a wine bottle.
I'm going to bring this back over this way.
Okay.
So these little cork pieces swell up?
They swell up when it rains. So it waits until the determined amount of water that we put in the, we set it at before it tells us to turn it off.
Wow.
And so that will swell, you'll hit a toggle switch, disarm the system, and then it'll rearm it when it dries out.
I'll give that back to you. What did you bring here? We're not just talking about watering our lawns, but taking care of other problems.
Yeah, this is exciting. This is I really like this product.
This is a great product over here. It's called SKEET-R-Gone. We are distributor for this product here. You put this through your irrigation system, and say you're in the backyard, and you only want to just get all the bugs because that's where your patio's at. That's where you're enjoying your yard. Okay, with this runs through the yard. It's all eco-friendly. You tell it in zone 5 and zone 6, it sprays it right through the irrigation system, all eco-friendly. It goes out there, it touches the bug, it kills it. There's no nerve agents in it, so you won't see that bug flying across and dropping, but it covers its skin and basically suffocates it, and then they die.
This basically goes through with the water, and as the water comes out, so does the
solution.
Solution here.
We're going to put it down about 1 ounce per 1,500 square feet. So do your backyard, 2 zones, 3 zones, 3 ounces is all you're going to need.
Where does this tie into?
Right by your backflow device. You know, on the side of the house, you have a backflow device.
Sure.
You have to have an RP backflow, so some houses it costs a bit more to put it on, but this thing here will really take care of all the bugs. Is anything perfect? No, but boy, does it work nice. I want to go out and play with my boy. Spray the backyard, and then we go out and we don't have any problems with bugs.
Yeah, we like playing games and doing different things in the backyard, but sometimes the mosquitoes make it impossible. And you don't want those sort of scented citronella devices lined up all over your railing and on the tables, and the smell, and it's just sort of more trouble than it's worth.
Yeah, couple minutes, 1 minute per zone. So within 5 minutes, by the time you walk back and forth, you just took care of all your bugs in the yard and eco-friendly.
Real briefly, a lot of people are getting lawn sprinklers these days. I mean, as the city continues to grow out west, what should people expect from their irrigation company? Well,
one thing is we got to. When you get a new system, you want someone that's going to go out and explain these products to you. A lot of people think it's just a rotor here, a rotor there. I love irrigation. Okay, I got a passion for it. There is so much out there, and if it's done right, everybody, when they have my system, when they go to another house and they don't have it, like, wow, what a difference. There is a difference, so they need to know what's going to happen. They want to know the design. They really should know what's going to happen with their yard. So they want someone service. You want someone to stand behind you in service. Anybody can put in a system. But when you got a problem or you need service, you want your winterization or anything, you got to have someone there to do it. We have a full-time service department that takes care of all that. So.
Yeah, we've got the website right there at the bottom of the screen, and here's a live look at your website too, Howard. So any of the services you've talked about today, or any of these products too, like SKEET-R-Gone, if you'd like to learn more about it, you see it sort of rotating there live on his website. That's a great resource. We really appreciate your time today.
No
Thank
problem.
you very much.
Any solution for voles that you can just dump right into the sprinkler system?
It's really not going to take care of that, but no eco-friendly ways to take care of them.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.